Well, it happened. August 12th, 2000. I said goodbye to the only man that I ever truly loved, Frank Edward Boykin Sr. A man with skin so dark my crazy Aunt Zuki called him Blue Jesus during his childhood. I've been crying all day. Every time I look at the picture of my parents sitting on my entertainment center, and I see them smiling at each other with a deep and profound love for each other, I burst into tears. For most of my life, they both were there for me. 40 plus years. My dad, a deep dark chocolate man. My mom, a beautiful creamy mocha colored woman. They were there for each other even longer, since they were teens. They were a beautiful constant for me. My dad was also a dutiful and strong ex-Marine, and in my mind, unbeatable and not afraid of anything. Right up to and through his last battle with a two-headed demon, lung cancer and emphysema. I'm somewhere in the middle, color-wise. I'm also the firstborn of their 4 children, and the only one with his nose and perch mouth, as my big grandma used to say. That statement would leave me perplexed. It took me years to learn that she was talking about a fish. I'm sure that he loves me the best. But I know that my siblings would argue that point. He makes all of us feel that way. He never hesitated to let us know that his love for Mama, however, could never be challenged. And on more than one occasion he'd say, "I loved her before you were even born." Like most daddy's girls, I share a special bond with my dad. A bond so tight that he felt my frustration and emotional stress 125 miles away over a class in college that I was failing. If I had any doubt as to the power of the bond that we shared, it was put to rest that afternoon when, alone in my dorm room, I picked up the ringing phone in the middle of a temper tantrum about a class that I was failing, only to hear my father's voice say, not hello, but what's wrong with you? How could he possibly know that something was wrong with me in Columbia, Missouri, when he was in St. Louis? I was stunned, but I managed to explain to him that I was just releasing some frustration over a grade. Well, stop it. I'm in a meeting. Okay, Daddy, was all I could manage to say before I hung up the phone. The entire conversation took less than a minute, but that incident was unforgettable and powerful. It was the first time that I realized just how tuned in to his children he was. He had the same sense of humor as me. We both appreciated wonders of nature, like an ocean and a mountain. We both enjoyed quiet and could be quite content alone with ourselves. We each tried to cultivate an understanding of self and tolerance in others. We were both creative and artistic. I have fond memories of this man who called me baby girl until I thought I was too old for that name. The image of him screaming, "Turn, Rhonda! Turn!" as I ran up on the divider, trying to exit the freeway when he was teaching me how to drive is one of my favorite memories. He taught me and my siblings harmonies to old songs like "In the Tavern" and "Sparrow in the Treetop," and we sang them with him at the top of our lungs. I suspect his uncles did the same with him, as that song is very old. The principal and all of the teachers in our school knew that he was a force to be reckoned with. As a child, I never really felt secure at night unless I could hear him snoring from his bedroom. He always made me feel beautiful and special. He took me on my first real date when I turned 16. He seldom missed a field hockey game, a pom-pom tryout, a choir concert, a football game, an award ceremony, or any other special event of any of his children or grandchildren. The special events of his children or grandchildren were always attributed to Boykin blood by him. It was during the eulogy by his cousin at Dad's funeral that I learned that the phrase had been coined by his grandfather when empowering him and his cousin when they were young and being teased for being born out of wedlock. He struggled a lot with that stigma and the fact that he was dark-skinned in a time when colorism was blatant. My mother's light-skinned and pretty. Oh, her grandmother had a fit when Mom brought this chocolate chip home, but declared she wanted to marry him. "Honey, think of the children." Her grandmother would make her come in the house if she saw my dad coming down the street. Thankfully, nothing she did kept them apart, and they did marry and stayed married for 39 years. When I went to college with no money and not a clue as to how the world worked, he sent me care packages and cards of support. When I graduated from the university with my bachelor's degree, he cried. I didn't understand the significance to him that his child was the first in the entire family to graduate from college. He's left me, so now I won't be able to shower him with the things that he deserved for being the awesome dad that he was. He won't be there if and when I find my great romance and begin my happily ever after. The happily ever after that I have every intention of modeling after their marriage. He won't be able to enjoy a concert given by my son, the musician, go to a game played by his grandson, or see him graduate from grade school, high school, or college. My son won't grow up having the benefit of a wonderful grandfather to bounce ideas off of, talk man stuff to, or hang out with. Life throws us curves to keep us on our toes. He left, and life kept on lifing. This loss is a huge curve, and a reminder that we should strive to fill our home with people and experiences that matter. That's what Dad did. I will try my best to do the same.
I hope that she turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. Won't you tell her please to turn on the sun steep, put on some speed. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. She may not be the kind some guys think of as handsome, but to my heart she carries the key. Won't you tell her please to turn on some speed? Down on my knees, oh how I need someone to watch over me. Won't you tell her please to turn on some steed? Oh how I need, oh how I need someone to watch over me. This time, why don't we just listen, Boykin? Okay? Okay.